everybody doing after this new moon? Happy, I don't know what day it is. Happy Yay Day! Y'all, listen. I wanted to come in and check on the legends. If you are new, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Welcome back. We're back and we're better. I missed you more than ever. Okay, y'all already know how this goes. I love y'all and I missed y'all. I hope that you guys are feeling well after this new moon that we had, this black moon that we just had. Um, quite intense too. Quite intense to say the very least. But we definitely were talking a lot about the energies that were to come in the previous reading. So hopefully not a surprise if you guys have been tuned in. I definitely went through my own ego shedding during this black moon, this new moon period. Definitely was forced to look at some mirrors that I did not want to see, as well as just coming into a lot of separation energy that I did not necessarily want. But it wasn't because I didn't want it for me. It was more so because it was difficult for me to picture a future without this thing or this person. Like, just a lot of separation energy, a lot of ego deaths. I know you guys have been going through some of the same things, so I just wanted to make sure that I hopped on here just to give you guys some inspiration and some motivation, because I know the energy has been quite thick, especially just coming from like me and like the people that I've been around in my community, and we're all holistic wellness practitioners. So we still can't escape from this universal energy, right? It's definitely coming in to help all of us upgrade our gifts and our intuitions, and just the way that we go about our daily lives. So I wanted to hop on and see what is coming up for you guys, specifically during this now we're in the shadow period. So during the shadow period of this black moon, this new moon, does anybody know what? Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year. What's up, y'all, in the chat? If you guys know what sign this last new moon was in, drop it in the chat. Happy New Year, y'all. Happy holidays. Welcome in all of the returning and the new legends. I love y'all so much. Thank you to our benevolent spirit guides and our entire spirit team for helping us navigate through these times so that we know how to continue to propel ourselves onto our highest timeline. Okay, so we have, what's up, y'all, in the chat? We have Miss Ida, so we have intuition reversed right next to the 8 of knives and also the 4 of baskets. Okay, then we also have the 8 of coins with the daughter of knives reversed and the garden reversed. Okay, so what this is telling me right now is that you guys already intuitively know that you're going to be okay. You intuitively know that with time, with effort, with work, with more love, you'll absolutely be able to I don't even want to say like get out of this energy or escape this energy, because we know that it's cyclical, right? We know that we have to experience heavier emotions and more darker energies in order to not only just really appreciate the lighter energies, but in order to like not squander them or sabotage them when we get them, right? In order to recognize them when they're in front of our face, right? This reading is really just talking about love. It's talking about a realization of what love really is. So for a lot of you guys, you might not have had like a lot of like loving romantic relationships. The romantic relationships might have been a little bit more turbulent than your I guess like your child self would like to admit, because that's not necessarily what you were manifesting intentionally. However, what spirit is telling you here is that you literally have all of the tools literally in front of you to be able to make greatness. With the daughter of knives here reverse, this is telling me that you guys might be just keeping your emotions to yourself, or just like keeping a lot of, it's giving like a lot of battles, especially with this eight of knives. You guys might feel like a little bit confused or just overwhelmed. It's giving overwhelmness. It's giving like really overwhelmed. Really try to see if there are people in your circle that have a little bit more knowledge, or let's say wisdom, for the sake of experience. Maybe some older people in your circle that might be able to help you through these decisions, through this energy. But yeah, it's given like you guys have the resources. You just have to pick them up and use them. Now, yeah, okay. Yeah, I was just about to talk about emotions, and then the 10 of knives is staring me in my face upside down. So to me, the 10 of knives always, and then here we go, the 10 of baskets as well. So you guys, even though this is so, first of all, let's recognize that this is a new beginning. This is a new start. Let's recognize the fact that this is new territory, right? So the divine, nobody fair, nobody loving and fair is expecting you to know how to navigate this. And I'm almost getting a sense of like you guys feel like you should be equipped to like do the right thing at every single moment. But spirit is really telling me like right now you into the unknown. Okay, you guys, this is the moon card, by the way. And it's also, this moon card in this deck is called Pa, so it's giving masculine energy. And then we have the mother of sticks here. So you guys are taking a lot of actions, but you don't necessarily, it's like you're taking a lot of actions and you don't necessarily see a clear vision as to the results that these actions are leading up to. Spirit is asking you to just continue to take the actions that you know are going to put drops in your bucket, right? Continue to take those steps and let them do the rest of the work. Okay, yeah, so spirit is saying right now just focus on your emotions. That is the most important thing right now. A lot of things are in the midst of being moved around for your sake, and that is, it's given like it's bigger than you. It's something that would have happened no matter what choice you would have made. I almost hear somebody saying like it's because of me, it's because I did this, but spirit is saying no, it's not because of you. It's not anything that you did. So even right there, that could be some like just like some emotions that are coming up where it's like it's given like guilt and shame. Spirit wants you to release that because that's not yours to hold, especially in this situation with what's going on. We have justice here with Dr. Buzzard. We have the sun card here. And you know what's so interesting? Usually in most tarot decks, the sun card is masculine energy. Here, the sun card is a woman. And then we just saw the moon, which was Pa, which was masculine. So first of all, spirit is saying that there is heavy justice energy that's coming into you, and it's coming very quickly with this eight of sticks. Now, the thing that you can do to like increase the tiempo, right? To increase or not to increase, but like to, I don't even want to say to bring it in faster, but a lot of times we feel like things move faster when we feel good, right? We always say like, oh yeah, time moves real fast when you're having a good time. So spirit is saying right now, they're asking you to focus on your emotions, focus on having a good time, and then you won't be necessarily so concerned with the timing of things, or like focus on, oh, it's been 3 months, or oh, it's been you know what I'm saying. Spirit wants you to make sure that you are just focused on remaining happy, remaining joyful. Yeah, we have grounding here, or the temperance card, which to me is always giving grounding, it's always giving balance. Also, I think it's interesting here, this guy is pouring, what is he pouring? He's pouring like water on a chicken. He's pouring water on a chicken. This is my hoodoo deck, y'all. I love it. He's pouring water from 2 different cups on a chicken. Okay. So we know that Aquarius is the water bearer energy, or it's the archetype of the water bearer. Some of you guys and you know what's crazy? Aquarius energy was all up in this last new moon. Some of you guys need to look at your birth charts. We have the 6 of Sticks here with victory, and the wands represent fire energy. So look at the Aquarius. It's almost like the water is putting the fire out. Look at your birth charts and see what planets does Aquarius rule, or what houses does Aquarius rule for you. I feel like your Aquarius energy is the most affected. And you know what's funny about that, y'all? I was just having a conversation with my Reiki teacher, slash comrade, slash sister, slash friend, slash cousin from another mother, and all of that. But we were just talking about like emotions, and she asked me, I was like spiraling a little bit. I was like, oh my God, I'm feeling these things. I don't want to feel none of these things. What is this? This is disgusting. And she asked me, she was like, what's your sign? I said I was an Aquarius. I'm an Aquarius sun, and I have a Scorpio moon and a Leo rising. Okay. She said, it sounds like you allergic to your emotions. So what Spirit is telling me here is that you guys, Spirit is asking for you to get a little bit more real, vulnerable, and raw about what you're feeling, and know that it's going to be okay. You know what I'm saying? There's almost like there is a disconnection between the head and the heart. It's almost like you are very comfortable speaking from your head, speaking from logic, speaking from intellect, speaking from knowledge, speaking from life experience, but it's almost giving very 3D, because I feel like when you get into the matters of the heart, even if that's not talking about like love and romance, if you're talking about things that things that really like set your heart on fire for real, like things that you're really passionate about. Now listen, I know a lot of us, when we start talking about things that we're passionate about, that's when we start to get into territory where we can get offended really easy. You know, we start getting triggered. You don't want certain people to say certain things about it, but Spirit is saying that right now there's a disconnect, and it's almost like the heart wants like, it's given like rekindling. But the heart wants to reconnect with the head, basically. And our candle is popping right here. We have our Neptune candle. Shout out to TJ Maxx, okay? They need to sponsor me or something, because why did I just shout them out? I don't know. But we have our Neptune candle right here, and it's crazy because I feel like Neptune is so aligned with Aquarius, even though Neptune rules Pisces. But I just feel in my heart of hearty hearts that Neptune and Aquarius, if they not sisters, they cousins. But Neptune is the planet that that helps us connect with our psychic abilities, right? With our intuition, with our mind, with our imagination, with our dreams, with the spirit realm or the celestial realm, or even the ancestral realm, because I know we've been talking about asking a lot for ancestral help, right? So right now, Spirit is just letting you know you are the top priority right now. It's really not about anybody else. It's about your head and your heart coming into balance, so that you can feel like one cohesive person. Another thing that's coming up for me right now is giving like cohesiveness with or without the company of another person, right? So it's almost talking about like it's not even almost, it is talking about codependency, right? So Spirit is really triggering this up right now during this black full moon shadow period, in order for you to come to another awakening, and that's just an awakening within the self, so that you can really just access a higher level of self-love. You know, it's levels to this love-ish, okay? You're going to be able to you're going to be able to access a higher level of self-love that is reminiscent of unconditional love, right? I had to pause for a second, because I'm thinking like, us as humans, will we ever reach a point where we truly love ourselves unconditionally? I don't know, because there's always a lot of conditions that go into that, but we can definitely get as close as possible, and we can always ask the divine to help us to see ourselves in the way that they see us, right? That's usually what I do, and it always helps me a lot. All right, so we have the stellar gateway activation, infinite portal, what I just said, manifestation vortex, period. All of that love that I feel like, all of the love that you guys were manifesting, what you didn't realize was that you didn't necessarily love yourself enough in that moment in order to even like appreciate the ebbs and the flows that come with the love that you're asking for. And that's okay. Yeah, I don't think it's anything wrong with that. I've been in that place several times in my life. And just being completely honest, I might be there many more times. I hope not. Because I'm getting old. No, I'm not getting old. I'm still young and active. But y'all know what I'm saying. Nobody wants to keep repeating the cycles. But until you learn the lessons, it's beneficial for you to go through the cycles. Why? Because every single time that you come out of it, you develop, you grow, and you come out a better bitch. Okay? Or you come out a little more saucy than you was before. Then we have our star gathering. Stars align, remembering home and soul family, okay? Whoever you guys were just separated from, spirit is bringing in new people to take their place, okay? So let's not dwell on the old, on the past, on past lovers, past friends, past family members. Nope, none of that. We're bringing in new people, okay? Out with the old and in with the new. We're going into a new year, so we're not going to, well, let's say this. It's a certain perspective that you can look at things like that in, right? I always go into the past, I pick out the lessons, I pick out the things that I learned, and I pick out the ways that I developed and grew, that I would not have been able to develop and grow without going through that situation, without meeting those people, okay? That's usually how I look at it. But I also, at the same time, I have to realize that there was probably some tower moments going on. Like, there was probably some turbulence. There was probably, like, some BS, you know? More than likely, all things that mirror me, whether I wanted to admit it or not. However, being able to sit there, come to that awareness and recognize that really did help me improve the cycle. So yes, I might go through something that looks similar, but this time, you know what I'm saying? I'm not learning A, B, and C. I'm learning H, J, K. Okay. Listen, I've been out of teaching for a minute, but do y'all know what I'm saying? Every time you go through something, it's a level up. So we have our Octarian light codes with evolutionary downloads, recalling power and future thinking. All right. Spirit is letting you know the future is literally right now. All you really have to do is pick up and decide what you want it to look like. Okay. If there is too much confusion, if there's a lot of confusion, if there's a lot of chaos, if there is a lot of like irreconcilable stress, things like that, these are not things that you necessarily want to dance with. It's almost giving like devil's tango. Oh, that was another download that I wanted to channel for you guys. Because this energy is so like sensitive, it's giving like a lot of Lilith and Chiron energy. Lilith represents the archetype more so of the dark feminine energy, but I don't want to say dark feminine energy as evil, because it's not evil at all. It's more so the dark feminine energy that that allows you to expose the truth for the benefit not only of yourself, but for the greater collective, right? For the greater population. Lilith energy allows you to care about yourself so much that you really just not giving a fuck about burning the word. If can I say that on YouTube? Like, if something gotta burn, it's gotta burn. Like, if it's gotta go, it's gotta go. And if my hand gotta get taken off in the process because I'm the one that's lighting the fire, well, by hand, I got another hand. You know what I'm saying? That's Lilith energy. Whoo! That's what I'm saying, y'all. These transits are not playing with us, okay? What are y'all talking about in the chat? Matt, nobody can help you but Jesus. Jesus said, go to the Father and not him. That's actually in the Bible. We gonna I'm not about to start pulling on your energy, BB. But I just want in 2025, I just pray that we all stay. I pray that we, yeah. Should I move off of that? I just pulled your energy, child, BB. But if you light another fire, are you a bot? It's giving bot. Jesus is the reason for the season, yeah. All right, y'all. So we have the 10 of coins. Big abundance energy. Like, what is they talking about? What are they talking about? You really can't be stopped. Spirit is saying as long as you put in the work, okay? No matter whether you think like I don't really see the, what is it? Not the benefits, but I don't really see the rewards from all of this work that I've been putting in. Whether you see it or not in that very moment or the next day or in the next 2 days, you're going to see it over time. So Spirit is just reminding you that you are building big stability for yourself. Big, huge. All right, then. What's up, BB? No bot, alive and well. What's up? I just pray that in 2025, we understand that people can have different opinions, okay? Jesus did a lot of witchcraft. He was okay with that, okay? Jesus was actually a lot more ascended than any of us. Like, Jesus was a revolutionary, like, what? Jesus was a straight, like, what do you call it? He was a straight radical revolutionary. He went against the government, and they killed him for it. All right. We're talking about stability. We're also talking about self-love too, and just being able to control your emotions. It's not even necessarily being able to control your emotions. It's more so necessarily noticing when the emotions are out of balance and just doing the things that you have to do in order to bring them back into balance, without necessarily looking for, like, what is it? Like a quick way to just get out of the energy, right? Because a lot of times that energy is literally what is big. Yeah, I understand. Look, we got the 9 of 6. Okay, this is y'all. Okay, you got the gun and the Bible. What you talking about? Shout out Jesus, since BB wanted to bring him up. Okay, now we got the Holy Bible. Okay, but at the same time, you understand what you're up against. Like, look at this girl. This is the 5 of Wands. Look at this girl. She's standing there with her sword, her baton, while she know that these people was talking about her. She see that. She sees that, right? So Spirit is recognizing the obstacles that you're going through, but they're also recognizing the community that you have. They're also recognizing the strength that you have. They're also recognizing the amount of self-love that you have, and that they are helping you to cultivate, so that these things are literally no feat for you, okay? For somebody, I just heard, just get up and do it. Like go into a park, or it's like jumping rope. The 7 of coins. Somebody is trying to decide whether they want to leave a situation. Is this like a job? It could be a job. 5. It's more so, it's not really, it might be a job, but it's more so given like a community group or organization, but it does feel like your life, you feel like your livelihood is dependent on you staying with this group. And Spirit is saying that's not true. You can separate yourself, and when you separate yourself, you'll actually see a very fast increase in the things that you're able to do, like the energy that you'll have. You'll have a lot more energy And that's just because you freed up a lot of mental capacity, like a lot of mental space. I just heard you say I have a high tolerance for bullshit, but the spirit is saying you don't have to though. Like that's not necessary. It's not necessary. Spirit is calling for some of you guys to have a little bit more discernment with the situations that you take on. Okay, having a little bit more discernment and to know when to walk away, know when it's time to walk away, know when something is not. Yeah, we had the 2 of coins here. And this might be a job, or it might be just like a organization that has a lot of pressure, or like they might have a lot of like, it might be like family too. But spirit is saying definitely know when to walk away, because yeah, it's given like, all right, this might be a big reason why you aren't able to take care of yourself. You've been blaming it on you, like, oh, I should have enough energy for this because I've been doing all my routines and I've been Spirit, are you sleeping enough though? And it's like, are you eating the right things? This organization or this group might be taking a lot away from you. Yeah, and then we have the 10 of sticks. So this is like, this lady climbed this mountain to go get this flower that's supposed to like fix her situation. Like she's looking, it's almost like looking for a quick fix. But spirit is saying this organization is not gonna be a quick fix. If anything, is going to be a quick kill. Yeah, spirit is saying just don't gamble your time or your energy here, especially if you don't see it being profitable. And this is, yeah, this judgment. Yep. So this is our truth. Now, this is different than, this is very different than like passion work. I don't see this being like passion work. I see this being something that like you're doing it literally for your like if you didn't have to do this for yourself to like get food, to have, if you didn't have to do this, you wouldn't be doing this. Okay, but spirit is saying just recognize where your energy, yeah, the tower is here, recognize where your energy is being wasted. There are no more lessons for you here, so it's time to move on. All right, let's just get one more cards, or a couple. I know I can't usually decide how they fall. But let's get a card from our Egyptian gods and goddesses deck, just for some advice moving through these emotions. Get up and go, y'all. If the energy feels stagnant, get up and dance. Get up and move. Get up and cry. God damn it. Just get up. What Meek Mill said, get up. Get up. Okay, he ain't say that for no reason. Get up. Just get up. That's what spirit is saying. Just get up. Just get up. Okay. So for our advice, I said one card, we have 5. So here we go. All right. So first we have Taweret with Genesis. I probably just butchered this name. Yes, these are open collective readings. Shout out D-Town. I'm from Detroit too. What side? What side you from? Let me know. And then we also have 28 with Exploration. I believe the name is I might have just butchered that as well. Then we also have Neath card number 26 with Perseverance. And then we have Mertziger card number 32 with Righteousness. And last but not least, we have Isis. Oh, that's a familiar name, huh? We have Isis with faith and wisdom. Okay, so spirit is saying even though you necessarily did not expect your beginning to look like or feel like this, we always hear with great, what they say, with great something comes great responsibility, something like that. Hey, what side? What it do? But yeah, with great something comes great responsibility. If y'all know that saying, drop it in the chat. With great Power. With great power, right? With great power comes great responsibility. Okay, so spirit is saying really take this time out right now and figure out who you want to be. Right, when you think about yourself in the future, really sit down, visualize that. Okay, don't put nobody else in the visions, just simply put you in the visions. Okay, because right now I know it's a lot of separation energy going on. It's a lot of things that are unclear, a lot of things that are just kind of like being left to fate. We're still deciding on how to move on certain things. Okay, so right now spirit is saying take the time to really explore who you are. Okay, who you are in this new timeline. What do you like to do? Okay, really set out and put you as the focus. You should be the number one focus here. We have perseverance. Okay, so as you continue to focus on self and develop yourself, and develop this unpenetrable self-love, right? We've been saying unconditional love, being able to see ourselves in the way that the divine sees us. As you continue on this path, people are going to notice that. People are going to flock to you, right? A lot of these people probably will not be for you. But some of the people will. Regardless, have perseverance. Know that you brought these people in because of who you are. Like you're literally just that one, never that two. What are they talking about? Okay. What did Tyler the creator say? I'm that and that. Okay. What are they talking about? But really just remember that before these people came into your life as well, you had a whole life. You know what I'm saying? You had a lot of ups and you had a lot of downs. Okay, you met a lot of people, you had a lot of good times, and you are still actively building as we continue to go along this life. So don't get distracted by letting people come in and make you feel like now you have to change things, or making them feel, or making you feel like because of this person now you have this, or because of this person now you have access to this. No, more than likely because of you, because of something you did, now you have access to that person, and that energy that you weren't necessarily aligned with for whatever reason, but because you aligned yourself to that energy, now you're aligned with that person. So, but let's separate the person. Because you're aligned with this energy now you have a whole open field of things that you can now bring in and manifest and attract. It's almost given like, it's given like somebody that's dating. Are you dating? Like, I love that for you. If you're dating right now, know that you are the prize. Literally, all these people that you are bringing in, like, they not the first. Okay, they not the first, second, or the third, and they won't be the last, regardless of what happens. You are the prize. Okay, just how they came in and they were mesmerized and allured by you, 50,000 other people can and will do the same thing, right? For similar and for different reasons, all at the same time. Life is really crazy, for real, for real. We have righteousness here. So spirit is just reminding you to always stay tapped into your higher self, stay tapped into your ori. I know last time we were here, we were talking a lot about asking for cool-headedness, right? In order for us to walk that middle path of patience, not being too, not being too hot, not being too cold, not being too mean or bitchy, but also not being too nice. Like just walking that middle path, being fair, loving yourself, but then also not being a selfish, stingy ass bitch to other people. Do you know what I'm saying? Not being a people pleaser, but at the same time honoring, like what I want to do, if that's what I want to do, right? So spirit is saying really just taking this time to again, it's giving back to exploration. It's almost like you're being given this pause in order to rekindle your relationship with yourself. It's almost like there was a break in a relationship between you, like you forgot who you were, or you forgot all of your gifts and your talents. It's like you just, those things had got pushed to the back burner. So spirit said, wait, they don't love you like you love you. Wait, basically they're like, nah, get all of that out of there, because you have to remember, right? Also, the places that you are moving in your career, you have to come into a lot of these new spaces already knowing, right? Not looking for no validation, not thinking about somebody else. You have to come into these spaces already knowing that you deserve to be there, why you deserve to be there, what you bring to the table, the fact that you brought 7 other tables. You know what I'm saying? Like, spirit wants you to be in this energy, and they want to have this foundation completely unshakable for you. So never mind, I'm not even gonna say never mind the towers, but almost never mind the fact that towers are happening. It's the reason why they're happening, okay? And last but not least, we have Isis here telling you to just have faith, okay? And use your wisdom in order to know how to move through these energies. Like Spirit said, you already really know how to move. Actually literally move. That keeps coming up. Like, somebody needs to, like, are you in the bed? Like, get out the bed and move. Like, move your body. Even if it's just like this. Like, we store a lot of, like, emotions in our body. So get up and move. Like, spirit just wants you to move. Like, literally just take the first step and watch how spirit does the rest for you. You don't even really have to do too much, but spirit is saying just at least take the first step to believe in yourself and do something, and know that from that something that you did, a lot is gonna get done. You just planted a seed, and you've been planting seeds, okay? Even if you forgot about all of the seeds that you've been planting a whole bunch of seeds, right? So this is just one more. Like, you might have looked at one of the patches of the garden and said, dang, I don't see no fly. I don't even see no leaves. Like, what's going on? And spirit is asking you to plant another seed. Yes, plant another seed. Plant another seed. Because it keeps raining, right? We keep getting caught in these storms, right? So put something else down there that's going to give you a harvest. Don't just let the rain fall on, like, barren soil. Put something in there that's going to increase your harvest. You know that you already been laying these seeds, right? So keep doing it. No matter how many times the rain comes, never let the rain fall on barren soil. Okay, I think that's the most important part of this message. This message was really beautiful. I hope that you guys have been showing yourselves a lot of love and comfort. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I know that the energy has been rough. I cried all morning. I was so sad. I was so sad. And I was so sad yesterday. I was so sad. But it's so necessary in order to work through and transmute these energies, not only to help other people, but also to help yourself. Also, not only to just help yourself, but, like, because you deserve it. You deserve to feel good. You deserve to feel good about yourself. You deserve to feel good about the things that you built and the things that you're building. Okay, never let that slip your mind, no matter who comes into your life. I don't care if Jesus Christ knock on your door. Please remember. And I love Jesus, okay? I love God. You don't love God, what's wrong with you? But at the same time, I'm just saying, it doesn't matter who the person is. Remember who you are. Remember who you were before you met that person. And remember that even if that person was to, leave or go off or do something, they say if you love something, let it go. Okay, know that you still have a future, and a very abundant future that you're building for yourself, and that other people around you are helping you to build, regardless of who's going to be there. A lot of times we want people to come with us where spirit is like, hell fucking absolutely not. What is wrong with this? What is wrong with them? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is going on? But that's why we have these tower moments where it can seem like everything is coming to, I guess, like a crash and burn. It can feel like that, but at the end of the day, everything is absolutely coming together. Let's see. I'm just gonna tap into these comments real quick. What's up, y'all? I may not have it all together, but together we have it all, running around in circles, repeating mistakes. Exactly. Right. And that's literally why I made this channel, though, so that we can all free ourselves from feeling like we're alone. You know what I'm saying? Because we all go through the same things at the end of the day. It might look a little bit different the way that we present it, but we all definitely go through the same things. Nobody deserves to feel embarrassed about that. And at the end of the day, the things that we go through are necessary for our growth. So you could see me today and I'm going through, hell and high water. But then you see me next year and I'm shining, 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 shining. Yeah. Like Beyonce, okay? Never mind my bass, okay? Sometimes my bass get a little trebly, so just we gonna ignore that. But you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's just the ebbs and the flows of life, right? It's the polarities of life. That's the law of polarity is literally one of the laws of the universe. How can we live in this universe and not abide by the laws that everything in our universe has to, not subside to, but like surrender to at the end of the day. These are forces that are working that are greater than us. But no matter what, we got the power. And that's period. We got the power for sure. Or if we didn't have the power, we wouldn't be sitting here having this conversation. And that's just facts. It takes a certain level to even get to this point of awareness. Okay? We have happy with renewal. I said we was done. We almost done. We got happy with renewal. This is card number 25. Shout out February. We was just talking about Aquarius. And I'm an Aquarius. Gang gang. In tropical astrology. And then we have Maya with truth and fairness, but this was reversed, okay? And we talked about this a lot of times too. I mean, not a lot of times, but we did a lot of times. But in our last reading, we talked about how a lot of things that we go through in this life is not necessarily fair. However, it does bring us renewal. It does bring us wisdom. It does bring us deeper gratification for what we already have, deeper gratification for what is to come, a deeper gratification for our community, right? It renews our perspective so that we have a different mindset when we come across things again and again and again, right? We can always look at it from a different, like a more transcendent perspective, a higher perspective, right? Knowing how to deal with these things with a little bit less naivety, a little bit more skill, you know what I'm saying? A little bit more finesse. So at the end of the day, I'm grateful for all of the towers. I'm grateful for y'all. I'm grateful for the thick energy. I'm grateful for all of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm grateful for Lilith as much as she challenged me, and I'm grateful for Chiron. I don't think we talked about necessarily the Chiron energy. I know we have before, but Chiron energy really talks about like the inner child. And very specifically, I believe it also talks about the father figure for the child. So I feel like that's why this was so emotional for us. You know, it's one thing to trigger up vulnerabilities. It's another thing to actually trigger it to the point of like making all of the non-emotional signs emote. You know what I'm saying? That right there is Chiron energy. But y'all are doing a great job. Continue to do the things that make you happy. Only messing with the people that are bringing you joy, and speaking up for yourself. Okay, if there was never a better time to speak up for yourself, now is the time. Okay, whether people like it or not, more than likely they're going to end up liking you just out of the level of the respect that they have for you, that you speak your mind. Because a lot of times people don't do that. They pacify things and they say, they people please in order to like keep people liking them, and then people end up hating them anyway. So just speak your mind. Just speak your mind. People are going to respect you for it. They're going to love you for it. And Spirit is telling me that your audience will grow wider for that. Your audience will grow. Are y'all on YouTube too? Shout out to y'all. Or y'all, I know everybody's on social media, but like, I know we also have some business owners. Some of y'all need to start telling the truth. Spirit says, who are you trying to protect? Because it's not you. Woo. All right. I'm not judging y'all. I do the same thing. These messages are for me too. This is our last couple cards for real. Who are you trying to protect? Because it's not you. And remember, we talked about in the beginning, you first, everybody else is second. Okay? Spirit wants you to prioritize yourself seriously over other people. Like, and that's not being selfish. That's being like smart right now with everything that's going on. It's a lot of like karmic energy that's going on. People are dealing with a lot of their own karma, a lot of triggering from their own ish. So Spirit is saying that's not if it's things that it's not your battle to fight. You know what I'm saying? It's not your battle. Like, that's not your bloodline. It's not your battle. These are the last cards for real. So we have the star gap. We already put this. Stars aligned, remembering home and soul family. Okay, reach out to your spirit team. They here for you, your ancestors, your guides. And then we already put this. I love this. I love it. Stellar gateway activation, infinite potential, and manifestation vortex. Okay, I love y'all. I love y'all. Y'all are some legendary legends. Okay, I just feel all of the good energy from y'all. Y'all are legendary. I love y'all. I hope that regardless of all of this icky, sticky, Mickey energy that's going on, that you guys have been able to find ways to care for yourself and just show yourself lots of love. Taking yourself out to eat, taking yourself out to the sauna, trying some new things. Lately, I've been thinking about getting into like different activities. So when I was a kid, I always wanted to like horseback ride. So I've been planning like to see if there are some classes around the city to do like different things that I always wanted to do when I was younger. That's something that you guys should tap into too. I believe it would make your inner child so happy. But I'm going to leave you to it. My candle is popping and I feel like it's telling me it's time to dip out. So I love y'all so much. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Happy holidays. Happy holidays, y'all. I love y'all so much. Y'all are legendary. And just remember, if you feel like you don't really have it all together yourself, tap into your spirit team. Tap into your ancestors and just ask for help. They want to help you, but they can't help you. Even like according to the laws of the universe, they cannot intervene without your permission. So you literally need to intentionally, on purpose, reach out to your spirit team and ask them to help you verbally, not in your head, like not praying in your head. Like ask them verbally, give them consent, and watch the magic. All right, I love y'all. I love y'all. Y'all make me happy. Y'all make my day a lot better. All right, I love y'all so much. I'm grateful for y'all. Shout out to all 227 of us. Legendary, legendary, gang, gang, gang. We're going up. You done know. All right. I'll tap in with y'all a little bit later. Peace out, y'all.